Well, it's forecast to rain this morning. No doubt I'm going to get wet. Absolutely no doubt. We have had in the last 3 weeks the most weather patterns over 40 degrees Celsius. 41, 42, 43, 45, some country towns 47. And now it's 17 degrees. It's going to rain. Got to get going quick. Got to get going quick. Rode the Harley to work yesterday. Got absolutely drenched on the way to work. Poor old thing was filthy. Let's get riding up through the hills. It is freaking cold. It's about 20 degrees Celsius. 5 days ago it was 44 degrees Celsius. Whew. So look at that, burnouts from motorbikes. It's going to rain soon, so I'm heading home now after being out having a bit of a ride and some breakfast. I've got this engine light on. I've got a sensor that keeps tripping something. So apparently every third heat cycle it clears it. But I've had a problem with my gear indicator. So when the bike gets hot, like I've been riding in 40 degrees heat, when the bike gets hot, the gear indicator goes from first to fourth. It doesn't show any second or third and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's what might be tripping the engine light. So apparently every 3 heat cycles it clears itself. This is the second one since it's come on, so we shall try something shortly. Man, I can't believe how cold it is. Should have worn bloody long sleeve shirt under it, under my jacket. So I think everyone's been put off today because of the fact that it's going to rain. So there's no one out riding. Didn't hear from any of my mates this morning, so I think they've all resigned to the fact that it's going to get wet. But at the moment, it's dry as. Yeah, don't want to go over that railing. It's about a 40-metre drop. There's a big chunk of rock just in the middle of nowhere. I've got to tell you, in winter this is such a different road, or winter, still technically summer, but real sharp left-hand turn. Everything looks different around here when it's all overcast. some kind of restaurant or motel in there. Right in front of that would be good to do a YouTube clip. I'll have to ask them one day if I can. Long sweeping right-hander. Grey. It's gonna rain. This bike is it's pretty awesome, eh? I mean, the looks are subjective. I like them because I'm a bit of a Triumph nut. But yeah, it looks mint. So the reason why I'm doing this sort of video today, I've done a few little rides beforehand and stuff like that, is I have done, since I've owned this bike, 5,000 miles or 8,000 kilometres. Just a fraction over 8,000 kilometres. So 5,000 miles since I've owned it, and that's been shared with my Street Bob, which I had. Now I've got the Road Glide, of course. I've done 4,300 kilometres on the Road Glide since I've had it. Did a road trip a couple of weeks ago. I think I did about 1,000 kilometres in 2 days, just over 2 days, which was pretty good. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. But anyway, that's not about that bike, it's about this bike. So as you all know, since I've had this bike, I put the low exhaust on it, I put the belly pan on it, I put the quick shifter on it, the heated grips were already on it, the seat cover was already on it, the slip extender was already on it, the radiator guard, oil cooler guard were already on it. I put the Evotech tail tidy on there, which looks pretty cool. Such a good looking bike. The back end of this bike is really, with the removed foot peg hangers and stuff as well, it's pretty cool. Yes, it is. So I think I changed the tyres on it when I first bought it. I went from Dunlops to the Pirellis. So I've done about, I don't know, yeah, about probably 4,500 miles on these tyres, I reckon. And they're still got tons of tread left, even for like a talky bike. Yes, very good. So, what else can I talk about today, other than the fact that it's cold? My liner's not in my jacket because it's technically summer until next week, then it's autumn. Yes, but it's a lovely spot here, eh? I love coming here, and usually there's usually people parked all through here, so I have to go up the top, up behind that, that's actually like a classroom, would you believe? Up the top there, the magpie on top of the air vent. Yeah, so there's hardly any bikes out today. I think everyone's going, nah, bugger that, I'm not going to get drenched. I rode the Road Glide yesterday to work, got drenched. Poor Road Glide got filthy, so had a good bath yesterday afternoon. Got the Speed Triple out today, just riding. I'm addicted to riding. If I can't ride at least twice a week, I don't think, how did Keanu Reeves put it, it's not good for my health. Even if it's like gonna rain and stuff, I still gotta have a ride. So yeah, 5,000 miles. I've had any dramas with this bike? No, not until just recently, but it's not like a mechanical drama. There's some sort of sensor sending a fault code to the ECU somehow. I think it's the gear indicator. Don't know. So yeah, but no, I've had no dramas with this bike in 5,000 miles. I love it. It goes really nice. It's comfortable. It rides really well. It's got more than enough poke. 140 horsepower, 112 newton meters of torque. I would like to get it dynoed though, just to squeeze a few more ponies out of it. That would be good. So that's something that I might look at this year, is getting it dyno tuned. I watched a few places in the UK that dyno these, and just dynoing it with no tuner or anything, just just remapping the ECU from factory. They're getting about another 12 horsepower and 5 or 6 foot-pounds of torque. So so it's probably about another 11-12 newton meters of torque. And on a bike that already goes well, it would be good, and it would be more efficient. So there you go. Alright, so now I'm going to get back on the bike. Let's just see if this code resets itself, because apparently 3 heat cycles. And then it might, and it might not, because I think it might have to cool down and then come back up. Who knows? Let's find out. And no, it's still on. So it might have to actually cool right down and then come back on again. Anyway, because the traction control light was on as well. I really think it's going to rain soon. Going to get wet. Going to get cold. So you guys in the Northern Hemisphere that follow me, you're heading into spring. That's good to see for you guys. We're heading into autumn, which for us still is good. Autumn's still good for us. We still have, for the majority of March and early April, we still have upwards of 30 degrees Celsius on a daily basis. About this place, it looks so much more eerie coming through here when it's overcast and cold and stuff. There's not much traffic out because it's only 8:30 in the morning. Lots of four-wheel drives out today. A lot of mountain biking going on in there this morning. Kangaroos. Now I don't know if they're going to be able to see them on the camera. one over there, and there's two over here at the trees. Walk on this stuff, yep. I don't think I'm going to scare them or not. I don't know if you can see them. There you go, look. See it? Oh, there's more. There's lots of them. Bounding off into the scrub. Huh. I can see way more off there in the distance. But it's because it's cooler, they're coming out. Usually they're asleep this time of the day. Whew, what a good looking bite. Alright. That's it. I don't know if they were really very big on the camera. I don't think they probably would have been, but there's usually quite a lot of them around here. That's why you got to be careful on bikes. There you go. Hopefully you saw them. Man, it is genuinely cold. Whew.